Okay, welcome to this channel. In this video, I will be teaching you how to sort survey data that has been picked from the field and sort it into organized data for importation in Autocad or Civil 3D program for modeling and other purposes. First, we shall go to the data that is in notepad form. We'll look for a folder where the files are located. For example, in this case, I have this raw data that is in notepad form. So I will open this data by double clicking, and I will extract the data that is named refinery. Every piece of data that is named refinery, I'll select it. Up to where the surveyor picked. It's quite much. Okay, I think it's the whole of it. So I'll just click, I'll press Ctrl A and then right click my mouse and copy the data. Then I'll open Microsoft Excel and I'll paste it here. So in order to sort this raw data from the GPS or a total station, you ensure that your first column is highlighted, and then go to data under these commands and then click text columns, and under text columns click delimited because we are seeking to save our data as CSV format. Then we click next. So these delimiters help us to separate this data. So I will select under the tab, then also semicolon, and then wherever there is a semicolon, the data will be separated. Then wherever there is also a comma, it will also be separated. So as you click these icons, the data is separated and you can observe in the preview. Then wherever there is a space, also the data will be what? Separated. So, but for now, I will leave the space unchecked because I want the word refinery and the left-hand side word and refinery to be combined so that I can easily eliminate it. In other instances, if you have equal signs or unknown characters that you want to separate your data with, let's say for example the commas were not so common, you check this and type in a comma so that your data is separated according to commas, but comma is already here. Or if you had a question mark as part of your data here, you'd type in question mark and then the data would also separate. But since we don't have any of that, we'll avoid this. Then next, and then we shall leave this as it is and then finish. So we can see our data is sorted. So we are interested in the eastings, northings, and elevations, and these are our northings. The eastings, I mean the geographical, the north side of the equator. So this is my easting and this is my elevation. If I want to import data or sort it, finally I will delete this because this was helping me to identify the location or group it. So I will eliminate this one. This is the point description, so we need it. Then I'll also remove this. All this I don't need. Then I'll be left with this one, which I'll cut and paste here for better formatting during my importation of data into the program. Then I'll select these ones and also put the point number here, point number. Then I'll double click to apply on all points. So this is point, northing, easting, and elevation. So the data is sorted, and we need to save the file into our destination folder. Let's say, for example, I'll create a folder, I'll call it tutorial, press enter. So that our workbook, we shall save it as comma delimited, this one, and then we call it sorted data CSV, and then save it, say yes. So this is our point, easting, northing, and elevation. So we shall go ahead to export it into Autocad Civil 3D. So we shall close and save it again, and then it will exit. So we shall go to our folder, we shall open Civil 3D, metric, and once it has opened, when you're importing your files, you should ensure that they are closed in Microsoft Excel. If they are open, then the program will not identify or recognize the file in whatever folder you have saved it. So we shall import. To import points, you go to point creation tools, then you add in point groups, then you go to where you actually saved your files. Our files were saved to tutorials. This is the point, open. So you can see there's a check mark, meaning our points are okay. We save them as point northing, easting, elevation, and description. You can add a group if you like, or you expect to have a number of groups, and you can say okay. Then your points will be imported, but you can't see them. So to get them, you can right click your mouse, zoom, then zoom extents. They are here, or you can press Z, E, and then they're here. There is a stray point which you can delete, and also a stray point which you can delete. Then you press ZA, and then points have appeared. Thank you for watching.